Well, good morning, everyone out there in Facebook and YouTube land. We got a good match to start off this Saturday morning here. We already had a doozy with the youth event, but now we got the actual event here, as it's going to be the team of Joey Lanaw, Peter Stewart Jr., and Asia Jalbert taking on some locals to this Boston area in Levi Remick, Dave Walsh, and I think that's Betty Cunningham? Yes, it is Betty Cunningham. So what a phenomenal match this could be, as I think we're going to see our diddle here. Big old bowl to start off. Single, so everybody, welcome to this awesome event here for Seacoast 2021. Pull up our game screen here. Is this mixed triples 601. You can hear in the background lots of board calls getting thrown out there right now. See an 83 there from Remick. There's Levi Remick right there that just threw, and PJ's been doing this. He's doing it in that youth event. It was a best of 11. Came out the victor. I believe it was 6-2 over Caden Anderson, and really just starting off with triples more times than not. It was really surprising. Do some adjustment to try to pull out some of that background, but busy room here. That's for sure. Goes down to the 19s with that last one. Does manage a trip 7. But yeah, I can't wait to show you guys just how full, and what the meaning of this WDF Gold event means today. So really a great way to start out the day, getting in those mixed triples, getting in a couple crucial darts underneath your belt, some pressure darts before this big WDF Gold event today for both the men and the women. It'll be a Gold event at 1:30 Eastern time here. That's the start time for that. And I think the ladies start around 4? Yeah, 4 p.m. I had to take a check. So I was talking about the youth movement on the during the youth event this morning. I was talking about that with Peter Stewart Jr. and Caden Anderson. But you're seeing another youth member that I forgot to mention, Mr. Joey Lanaw. Just 20 years old. So still really young in the game, but has been really playing impressive stuff. And this could be a dangerous team here with these youngsters, with Joey, Asia, and Peter, because these guys can all really throw well. And I gotta tell you, it's just something about being, I don't know, a youth member that I don't know, they just don't feel the pressure. It seems like they're just not scared to go out there and take out those big names, and you can see that here. First to 2 legs in this mixed triples 601. Betty Cunningham, a player that's been playing for a significant amount of time, I believe, here in this area of town. Look how solid Asia throws. I mean, she's got a smooth stroke for being, I don't know off the top of my head, I believe she's around 15, possibly 16. Big, big last start there. 54, 76 will leave 24. Unfortunately, falling into that 4 with that first start is Walsh, so not going to have the best of rounds there. Joey's looking at that 24 or double 12, and he's not going to miss often. He takes it. Big shots there. Oops. Readjust that one as we see the diddle there. You know what I'm saying? I mentioned it before that PJ just really impressive. And when he hits that first start triple, it's almost always right in the center. That's a perfect marker dart for whatever he wants to do. The room kind of got quiet here. I don't know what just happened or if everybody just got serious, but probably that background music not being in effect. You may hear me kind of whispering a little bit as I'm right next to a board that's next to the stage. So a little bit of length, but it's definitely a tight room here, but we're making it happen here. Great stuff. Going downstairs after that first start blocker, does find that triple. Walsh kind of stepping back, thinking about it there, what he wants to do. Tanner Picard, hey brother, hope you're doing well. Thanks for tuning in, man. Love you too, man. Appreciate it. Adam, thank you very much. Appreciate it. Yeah, we're looking forward to a great event. It's already been pretty nice. Did have some struggles with internet and unfortunately couldn't bring you some action from that U.S. Team Nationals event as Jules Van Doggen, Kevin Luke, Callie West, and Danny Warmack won their opportunities to go to Jamaica. But we did get some action from mixed doubles, and we did do the blind draw last night. We normally don't do that, but we went ahead and covered that as Jeff Smith and Gary Lavoie bested a really powerhouse team in Leonard Gates and Seth Stefano. So it's a good night last night. It's not going to take long for PJ here. He doesn't waste any time. He goes right up to the board and goes for it. This gentleman as well is quite the player, I've heard. Has been for some time. Double there? Betty kind of thinking about it there for a second, what she wants to do. Joey Lanaw stepping up with 83 left. Right in the heart, going at the double 16. Just inside. Grits his teeth on that one. Not really happy with it. Feels like he should have hit that. Most of the time he does, I'm going to be honest with you. Double top for Dave Walsh. Inside, double 10. Go, double 5. In there, so Levi Remick taking it there. Then he makes it 1-1. Interesting stuff here. Who knows what could happen? Well, this room, I have to tell you folks, is littered with talent. You got, I mean, too many to name off, but just to name a few, you've got 2 PDC pros in Jeff Smith and Danny Baggish. You have Darren Young, Larry Butler. You have some youth talent here with these guys. I mean, I know I'm going to miss so many of them, but that's just 4 people to name a few top talented people. And honestly, I'm leaving out Leonard Gates, I'm leaving out Jules Van Doggen. I mean, there's so much talent in this room. I can't wait for this singles event and potentially someone earning their spot into the Lakeside. Well, there's no potentially. It's going to happen today in the men's and women's event. She's going to go 19's first start. I don't mind that at all. Saying Gates is okay, laugh out loud. Yeah, I tell you what, he's been really in form lately. And you know, it's safe to I have to mention, you know, unfortunately, Jeff Smith and Danny Baggish, they cannot play in the WDF event just because they do hold tour cards. So, you know, that opens the door slightly, but you know, something also interesting to say on the Gates note is Gates could potentially earn an opportunity to play in 2 world championships this year. And that's kind of a tricky situation, you know, because he could win the event this weekend, and I believe he's sitting either first or second on the race in North America. And then also on the CDC side of things, he can win the Continental Cup, or I believe if somebody who wins that is already in the World Championships wins, it automatically will go to either Jacob Taylor in Canada. So if a Canadian wins, it'll go to Jacob Taylor. Or if American wins, it'll go to Leonard Gates. So something to think of. Yeah, Tim, there we go. Like I was saying, there's so many players. I know I was going to leave out a few. Captain American Jim Widmeyer here. Mark Hughes, hello. Thanks for joining us here on this Saturday morning. It's a Saturday afternoon for you. Closer to evening. Here we go. Double 16 doesn't find it. Jay saying, oh wow, Levi made an appearance. Yes, sir, he sure did. Fortunately, the youngsters not having an opportunity to check out this go-around, so It's going to be Levi with the opportunity at double 16 here. Let's see if he can do it. Blows off the fingers, steps to the Yaki. Inside, double 8. In there, so it's going to be the local team of Dave Walsh, Levi Remick, and Betty Cunningham moving through on this one into the next round in mixed triples. And I got to tell you, though, these youngsters are going places. They really are. It should be interesting to see where they go in life. I'm really impressed with their talent. I mean, Joey being 20, PJ being 16, Asia, I believe, 15 years old. I mean, and you're looking at two members of the U.S. Junior Nationals team here, Asia and Peter Stewart Jr. are going to Jamaica, so good stuff. Well, that's going to do it for that match. We'll be right back with more here from the Seacoast Open, 33rd annual Seacoast Open, actually. So been going for quite some time here in Andover, Massachusetts. Stay tuned for more coming up here momentarily.
All right, we're here at Magic Darts and Billiards, usadartsproduction to interview Jen Mounts. I actually think that's her rolling up right now. Hey, Jen.
Oh, hey, guys.
You ready for this interview?
Let's do it.
First question, is that your Tesla?
No. Come on inside.
Ah, thanks. What year did Magic Darts open?
Originally in 1989, and then we moved to this location in 2014.
What about usadartsproduction.com?
We've actually had our website for over 20 years, and we've grown to be the largest distributor in the U.S.
That's a large number of darts. How many darts do you carry?
We have over 900 different sets of barrels on display here in the store and thousands more online.
Cool. Do you help people with their throw?
Oh, absolutely. This is Steven helping Beto with his throw.
Your sign says Magic Darts and billiards. What about pool?
We have over 1,600 different pool cues here in the store, and we even have demo shafts so customers can try out their stroke.
Nice shot.
We also have over 200 different dice on display, whether you're looking for a 6-sided dice or a 20-sided dice.
Who makes that dice cup?
Oh, this is a Lucky Cup. We actually make our own injection molded cups here in the United States.
Oh, wow.
Let's go to the warehouse.
Does Magic Darts have a company motto?
That we're your partner in darts.
We're your partner in darts. I like that. Whoa. How big is this warehouse?
It's 14,000 square feet of magic here. So follow me.
Online, you have over a 4.5-star rating. That's amazing. What do you think people love the most about you?
Without a doubt, two things. We have incredibly fast shipping, and that we have the largest inventory to choose from in the United States.
This is a lot of inventory. Hey, what do you got there?
I've got a gift for you. This is one of our colonial barrels that we make.
Oh, awesome. Thank you. Is there a reason why you made Colonial?
We created Colonial to offer an inexpensive line of darts, but actually still have high-quality tungsten along with that, so you can get into the game without breaking the bank.
I see all your employees are having nice jerseys. Where'd you get them from?
We actually had these made for ourselves with our custom sports apparel company that we invented in order to offer teams and leagues and events their dream sportswear. What's your size?
Extra large.
Perfect. There you go.
Oh, Magic Wear. You do design work there. What's the craziest design that you've had to make?
Without a doubt, Tiger King that went out to a customer in Colorado.
Aw, cute dog. Does he have a name?
That's Rocky, our shop dog.
What would you say is the most difficult thing at Magic Darts?
Oh, it has to be live streaming on site. And we acquired USA Darts Production last year and hired a live streaming technician to help with that headache.
Another Tesla? Okay, last question. You're the unofficial face of Magic Darts. Does that ever get to your head?
Oh, not at all.
Oh, okay. Bye. How do I get back?
All righty, here we go. We're going to have some more action coming here right up in just a second as we got some locals again playing some maybe more well-known people. And I think Larry Butler, BDG is going to be on the stream, and their partners. So good stuff. I did see someone in the chat, a lot of talent there, and the ladies as well. Yeah, for sure. I mean, that event's going to be taking place at about 4 o'clock for the WDF singles, and yeah, there's a significant amount of lady talent in the female dart game here. We've got Paula Murphy, Callie West, Robin Curry, Danny Warmack. I mean, there's so much talent. You're gonna leave out some people here, but yeah, phenomenal stuff here. Just overall in general, when you're talking, just pulling North America's best in to this, WDF Gold event. You're talking, some huge stuff here in this room, and it's an open event. Anybody can come do it. It's something to look forward to for the years coming. I think the WF system's going to be something to watch. That's for sure. It's going to be pretty nice.
Board number 15, Chris Cutlet, Nicole Murphy, Jason Smith. Board 15, Scott Essel, Kirsten
Gonna get our
Court number 19, mentioning Corey Joseph.
stuff up and ready for this one as we're waiting on a couple players.
Court number 19, Matthew
That's
Malone,
it.
Sherry Malone, Pagnosi, Malone, Payne, After, and Corey on 19, please.
Ryan Stoddenbeck, appreciate it, man. Yeah, pleasure. It's been honestly a pleasure to have the opportunity to do this event. So glad to be here. I mean, the implications are just so massive, and can't wait to interview the winners of both the men's and women's events and just see that pure joy on their face. Something I want to mention, I think these local players with all the same jerseys are from the Fall Rivers Liberal Club. I believe that's what they told me. So kind of a local bar or social club. Maybe they play darts out of there, I believe. Worth a mention. We got a couple players that we're waiting on. We'll see if they make their way over here. But in the meantime, we'll keep it right here. We'll maybe take a overhead or a side cut shot of those throws. And this setup here is phenomenal as well. I want to mention that. Go ahead and mention it and roll this over here. This is a pretty nice little setup. Nice backboard here. We'll get going momentarily once we get those other two members here. Hang tight, folks, as we got Mixed Trips 601 in action on this Saturday morning at the 33rd Annual Seacoast Open. William Stewart here of USA Darts. It's going to be a great day here. Definitely tune in the rest of the day. Set that notification bell on our Facebook page or subscribe to our YouTube page if you have not. That way you always know when we go live. And you can check out the action for yourself. All righty, there we go. I wanted to make sure we could fit Mr. BDG in there properly because the gentleman is tall. The gentleman is tall, that is for sure. So we're going to get our scores pulled up for these guys real quick. There we go. Oops. All right, it'll be the local team starting it off here. Let's pull up our scoreboard here. Yeah, had to raise the camera just a little bit for Mr. BDG, so that guy is, yeah, pretty tall. Nice to finally meet him. It's an honor to have LB Larry Butler on the stream, the Eagle.
Hey, last call for 50-50 tickets. Anybody want 50-50 tickets? Please see Deanna. She's going around the room. The drawing will be at noon time.
All righty, just taking a look at names real quick. It's Furtado, Kinder, Mansfield, Butler, Papalardo, and Watt. Yeah, so we all know Jason Watt, but all righty, there we go. I wanted to get a better read on those names because unfortunately the Dart Connect scoreboard goes ahead and chops those off with this mixed triples, so I wanted to make sure I knew exactly who these people were. It's pretty hard not to know a couple of them, but each their own. So, Ken shooting 33 there. Takes a quick look at the scoreboard before he plows another one into the 20 bed here. Let's see what Larry can do. Of course, the Eagle, the only North American to win a major championship. Nice 96 there. Winning the 1994 match play. This gentleman's been playing pretty well lately as well. Look at these averages in these matches right now. I mean, great stuff. And I just know how to kind of put the dagger on the old, on that old average there as it drops on down to an 82. But I mean, it's mixed triples here. It's kind of tough to establish a rhythm. I think we all know that. We've been there. But it's a good warm-up for the day's events. That's definitely a positive. Jing going bull there. I don't think that was purposely done, but every once in a while, that's how it goes. She used to go down with that last dart. Maybe he felt like he was maybe just a touch blocked. Let's see what Larry can do. 147 here needed. Less to go downstairs. That's 76 scored. Maybe 71 left, I believe. '89 will leave at 58. So it looks like Jason Watt or BDG is going to have the opportunity at a 58 check here. 18 double top. I mean, being so tall, I think that would be your preferred route. He goes 36 there, so that's going to leave 22. Just outside. Inside, so tough look there for Jason. Definitely didn't expect that 36 to happen. But unfortunately, that's how it goes. After that dart there, no chance at a checkout. Does collect? Is that a no? Yes, it is. It's a triple? 94? Or 58? Yep, 94. Okay. What's up?
I'm in between.
Sorry, they're just confirming a few interviews. We're kind of set up a couple things for this weekend, a couple people to talk to. We definitely want to do it as. Look at that. It was the locals pulling out a win there. Sorry, I missed that one. So we're setting up some things for this weekend in the background always. But you think that's a pretty big pull there from this local team from the Fallen River Liberal Club. Going off that first leg as they looked like they were going to be a little bit down and out, but you're never down and out. Just doubles can be missed, and they pulled it out there on that first leg. So still a lot of work to be done. With a big triple there to start. Ton, good ton. Good ton indeed. That'll pull it down to 433. And that's a quality first dart right there. I believe he had a couple of those in this round already. And oh no, in the previous round, my apologies. Previous leg. He feels like he wanted a little bit more on that one. I can see that, but at 83 is still a pretty big pull there from Supermanic. I like that last name, name on the back of his jersey. And this young lady, she has a pretty good throw as well. Pretty nice follow through. There's a big, big mark there. Didn't follow it in. You almost felt like he's going to follow in that first one with another trip 20, but just not the case there. See, this I was saying last time this gentleman was up, he had that same exact dart. A little bit more to the middle of the triple bed, but anytime you can go up there and hit a first dart triple and mixed trips is just a confidence builder for your teammates. Jen shaking off that one, not too happy with those darts. So the Liberal Club here can possibly move down to a guaranteed checkout. It looks like they will. That will pretty much significantly help them. That last start just into the trip 3, but 152. Easier than some. Some you got to move around the board a little bit more than that one. Still a tough look. And honestly, that hurts for the team of Larry Butler, Papalardo, and Watt. With Larry, unfortunately, coming up with not the best of rounds, not giving him a look at a checkout. So it's going to be 6 darts here from 152 for the Liberal Club. Watt could have a big round, though. He needs to find a big triple here. Outside of that triple into the just the 18 bed. Let's pull it down to 134. That is a big dart, though. Big dart. 13 for double top and a huge win. Wow. Huge check out there for the Fallen River Liberal Club as they're going to pull through on that one and go into the next round. Wow. The local team pulling it off. So big darts there for those as they stole that first leg, and really a big clutch out check out there from Dean as 113 will do it. 2-0 win there for the team of Furtado, Furtado. Geez, I couldn't get it there for a second. Kinder and Mansfield. Get a little tongue-tied. Time for a drink of coffee. Get that system going. All righty, guys. Well, we'll be back with more action here momentarily from the 33rd Annual Seacoast Open. Thanks for tuning in here on USA Darts. Don't go anywhere, and if you do, come right back. We'll got a lot more action for you today from this event. So buckle up that seatbelt and enjoy the ride. All right, it looks like we're getting our next board call here, so great stuff. We'll get going here momentarily with that one. Looks like we got We had Peter Stewart Jr. Now I think we're getting the senior on the stream, so good stuff here. We'll get going here with mixed trips 601. Get the round for you, or maybe round one, maybe possibly round two. We'll see. I think it's going to be round two. Yep, should be round two. Alrighty, here we go. Time for some more live action here. Looks like they may be kind of updating that score sheet. There we go. Alrighty, perfect. Just want to make sure that got up there properly. I was reading 0-0 there for a second. That's just because they needed to start off. So big ton there for Peter Stewart Sr. to start off his mixed trips team. We'll get those all those names for you folks.
Board number 5, Marley Steele, Kevin Luke, and Seth Stefano. Board number 5, Tom Curtin, Tom Sawyer, and Pally West.
So it's
Sawyer,
Joshua Buford,
Board number 5, please.
Joshua Buford, Chris Johnson, Holly Langmaid, Tom Lenant, Colleen Stewart, Peter Stewart. So it looks like we got the father and mother, Peter Stewart Jr. here. Is what I'm going to have to guess with. And yeah, like I mentioned before, second round here of mixed Trip 601. You can see where Peter Stewart Jr. may get his talent from. That's quality shot as well. Wasn't too happy with that second dart. Kind of floated a little bit high on him.
Board number 11, Matthew Arpin, Darren Tanner, Jamie Lyons. Board number 11, Andrew Briere, Riley Moran, and Jim Spinoza. Spinoza, Moran, Briere, Arpin, Tanner, Lyons. Board number 11, please.
All right, I finally pulled back up that chat real quick. Had to do some diddling on the phone to get that up and going. Kenny Stevenson, hello, what's going on? Glad you're joining us here for this one. And thank you, Heather. Great couple of starts here. Look at those. Trip 20, trip 20. Can he finish it up? No, just a ton 40. A ton 80 would have left at 36. That would have been a quality leave, but Josh just not coming up with it. Still, 140 is quality stuff as your opponent's kind of stuck on a number that you can't check out on. And, yeah, shaking the head there from Tom as he knows that second one sure looked like it was in there. I believe it was. Takes a look back, checks to make sure, sees what she wants. So 15 for 32. Inside, that's a tough dart. So that's going to leave him double nine. Yeah, 14, double nine, 18 left. Oh, just outside as he takes a second look. Look kind of, certainly looked like it could have been in. 98 left for Peter Stewart. Let's see if he can hit this double 9 here. Inside, so that's going to leave double 2. Can't quite get there. It's just going to leave it. So a couple 18s for a bull look. And/or find the big number to leave 14. Oh no, as he takes a little chuckle under his breath as Tom Lanaugh, father of Joey Lanaugh. Couple family affairs here with Joey and Tom Lanaugh, and then the Stewarts getting involved as well. Just gotta love that. Inside, double 1. Oh, way up there. It's all right. I've been there one too many times as well, where you just maybe get a little bit too far away from that double 1. You get scared of it. Inside, double 5. Got to go up top. Just a single. This is when things can get difficult here, especially mixed trips, because you don't have the established rhythm. I mean, you're going to have to come up, and it's just kind of an awkward space to be in. Tough dart there. Single 1 does find that. Double 2. There it is, big dart. Big dart there indeed. Lanaugh, Stewart, and Stewart winning that first leg. I'm just seeing your little comment there, Adam. Pretty funny. Yeah, lots of lost R's here in Boston, but that's okay. Difficult 29 there. Take it down to 572 to start. All right, there we go. Took care of some stuff in the background here. I'll tell you, we scheduled a couple of interviews this weekend I'm excited for. We're going to have Spike Siglio of Mission 22 talk about that cause and what they do. kind of ready for that one. I know I spoke with Danny Baggish yesterday as well, and unfortunately he can't play in the WDF event, so he might splash in for some commentary during that event. That would be definitely a fun time. Great to hear from Danny and how it is to be a PDC player and the talent over there, as well as maybe we can talk Jeff into coming in. Who knows? Who knows? We'll try to do that one. And before that WDF event, we have the WDF interview will run as well. And I was able to sit down with Buddy Bartoletta, the vice president of the WDF, as well as Nick Rolls. Nick is the Secretary General and a WDF referee. So it was nice to chat with both of them about this event and the Lakeside World Championships coming up. So stay tuned for that a little bit later this evening, or today, I should say. It's a long way from this evening. That is for certain. It's just almost 12 o'clock here on the East Coast. So 80 needed for Josh. 2 20s and a double. Can't tell if that's in there or not. No, it's not. So he's going to have to go to the side. I think that was the right choice going over to that end of the street, per se. I'm going to check and see where we're at in this bracket. I actually want to know what match this is, if it's a top 32, where we're sitting. And how many people we have in this event? That's going to be a kicker, too. Oh, just misses on that Trip 18. Perfect first dart, though. So 20 needed here. Inside. So, all right, here we go. Yeah, that's a this is a top 16 match, or sorry, top 32 match. My apologies. Money rounds is top 16 and above. We do have a couple matches still in the top 64, so those will come across. We also have a couple people already in the top 16. It looks like Danny Lauby, Leonard Gates are teamed up. Paula Murphy as well. So that's quite the team there. Danny Lauby, Leonard Gates, Paula Murphy. Wow. Yeah, already in the top 16. Just taking a glance at all the other teams in here. Sandy Haas, Jason Brandon, and I think that's Joe Cheney. Yeah, Joe Cheney are going to be still in it, as well as Jeff Smith, Bruce Robbins' team. So quality stuff is. So team of Josh Buford and Johnson, they go ahead and win that leg, making it 1-1. Now it can get gritty. Big start there with a ton from Josh's team here. Couple big triples. No, just the one.
Malone, Pagnozzi. On board number 33, please.
Starting to find a couple triples here and there. That's certainly adding some pressure as these guys both want to make it into the money round. And just winning here will do that, so.
We have Jessica Rayside and Jen Even up to the registration. That's the Steve Einer and Gordon. Jessica Rayside and Jen Even, please.
Looking, I'm seeing Scott Essel, Jay Waugh in the background here. A couple quality shots out of this area. Gotta say, this has been a phenomenal event so far here at the Doubletree Hilton in Andover, Massachusetts. Long day and still one more day to go, but gosh, I gotta tell you, it's just an event that you gotta put on your bucket list because, I mean, any WDF gold event, just the implications of what could happen, and I mean, you never know if you catch fire, if you have a significant win that can carry you into a potential spot you never dreamed of being on a world championship stage. So tournament directors here really have been running things awesome. Not waiting long in between matches on the streaming board, as well as just matches in general. You're not getting those long lags of an hour wait. You're really just going consistent back, forth, you know. Paul Kelly asking, can you give me a couple of players to watch out for, men and women? Like, I've already mentioned a couple names, and it's just, oh man, it's hard to rattle them all off because there's so many talented players in this room. Just for the men, you've got Leonard Gage. I forgot to mention Jim Long earlier. You do have the two PDC pros and Jeff Smith and Danny Baggish. Unfortunately, they can't play in the WDF event, the singles that is, so they're kind of out of the equation. You got Darren Young though, Larry Butler on the men's side, just to name that kind of handful there. And over on the women's side, you've got Danny Warmack, you got Paula Murphy, Callie West, Robin Curry, Marlise Keel. Oh my goodness, so many talented ladies in here. Melissa Jalbert's another one that could potentially, and Asia. I mean, her daughter's a phenomenal player as well. So many players that could potentially win this event. Yeah. I'm honestly thrilled to see the top 8 names on both sides because how that bracket turns out. I know there's some ranked individuals here that are going to be, seated in those brackets, so that could potentially be an advantage for some. Steinbach mentioning a few others, and Kevin Luke and Seth Stefano. Yeah, I mean, like I said, there's so many dang names it's hard to mention. As find out our winners there is team of Joshua Buford, Johnson, and I'm not even going to say it just because I'll butcher it. Pulling it through on that one. Quality stuff there. So they'll advance to the money rounds, and unfortunately, Tom Lanaugh and the Stewarts will bow out in this mixed triples event. And in the meantime here, we'll see what's coming up next for us. There's the man, Danny Baggish. Maybe we'll try to take an overhead shot, maybe get a little bit more from him. We're not going to see much. He's unfortunately in that area where it's just kind of just cut off by that tripod or curtain. There's one PDC player there. And we'll just take a look around the room real quick as you can just see for yourself. Jim Widmeyer, another guy I forgot to mention. Robbie Phillips is in the room, and Scott Phillips. There's his brother right there. He's a good shot as he won a big national qualifier this year as well. Jim Fitzsimmons. There's Jay Waugh. Yeah, some quality shots in this room. Shad Newton. And this is not, there's Bruce Robbins as well. That's another good one that's kind of been in the mix. I know Tom Sawyer's here as well, but Tom's kind of been off and on the practice board. And this is not all. There's 30 boards in this. I'd say about 30 boards in this hall. And we have 3 more areas with boards. So, yeah, significant amount of room to get matches done. There we go. There's Jeff Smith. There's the gambler right there, Robin Curry. Good stuff. All right, we'll be back with more from this event here in just a moment, as Mixed Trips is still in action. Hang tight. We'll be right back with more from USA Darts Productions. William Stewart here. Thanks for joining us. Well, I did want to just turn it on over to a quality match that's going on in mixed triples right now before we have one coming up on our streaming board. Check out this match over here. Just able to see the board. Look at this. We'll zoom in just a little bit. Bruce Robbins, Jim Widmeyer, Danny Baggish, Jeff Smith, Robin Curry. That's another female in that mix. Oh my goodness. What a board of talent that is right there. That is just a great one. Great one to watch. So, what kind of, we do have another match coming up here on our streaming board, but yeah, I'm going to be anxious to kind of keep an eye on that one. So I did want to mention that one going on as well. We'll get going here with our streaming board here momentarily as they're taking their warm-ups before we get started here. As we got some talent on this board as well. Levi Remick, Dave Walsh, and Betty Cunningham taking on Callie West, Tom Sawyer, and Tom Kirchin. It's going to be a good one. All righty, here we go. We'll be getting going here momentarily as we got these players getting ready here. Should be a good one. Tom Kirchin, Tom Sawyer, Callie West, Betty Cunningham, Levi Remick, Dave Walsh. So Kind of an all Northeast affair here. Should be a quality one. We'll get going here in just a second. I believe Tom's having a chat with, or was having a chat with Buddy Bartoletta. There he is right there. All right, we'll take our final warm-ups and we'll get started here in just a second. Thanks for watching here on USA Darts Production. And an absolute pleasure to be here at this event, bringing you hopefully what is a quality stream. See Callie, her classic kind of double clutch move. It's worked for her for quite some time as she's proven to be a raw talent here in North American women darts. She's been in a top 10 in the ADO standings for I think 12 consecutive years. Held the first spot for I believe 4 or 5 straight years. So really phenomenal shot. This should be a quality match we've got on the stream here. And excited to have it, as should be a good one. All right, it looks like we're going to get going here Just a second. We'll take a look at our bull here. Looks like it's going to be the team of Sawyer, Kirchen, and West getting the first opportunity here.
The number is 5327 026 5327 026. Beggars.
This is a round 3 match here. Here's Cali West. All right, sorry about that. Just making a slight little adjustment there. I had to step outside the commentary booth, so didn't quite see what was going on after that. All right, let's pull back up that chat. Betty moved over a little bit there. Oh, Tom looking at a big possible ton 80. No, just a 140, but still quality shot to say so myself. And I'll pull him down to 246. This team could be dangerous of Kirchen, Sawyer, and West. As we all know, Tom Sawyer's been on the WDF Lakeside stage before. Cali West has her own accolades of her own, and then Tom's I mean, he's got it around as well. Is a local legend here in the Boston area. All right, Brian Steinbach saying Tom Kirchen has got such a pretty damn throw. I gotta be honest, I don't mind Tom's either. Tom's is pretty nice. He does use those slim flights, but yeah, his throw is nice as well. Pretty, I mean, stands up tall, pretty straight. But really just a nice throw. I really like his myself. Tom choosing to try to go bull to leave a finish, unfortunately, into the 10, so that'll leave 81 for him, and the scramble from that point will bring it down to 60. Levi here, awfully dangerous, 136. This could go in, folks. Oh, man, just a slight ricochet there. Goes ahead and goes down, 96 to leave 40. So it's 60 for Cali West to win this first leg. 20 for tops. Into the 5, so she's going to have to go 15. Tough darts. As you can see, she's going to step off the line. Yeah, those are just tough. What can you do there? Oh. So just go ahead and lay that up for 40, but Dave Walsh looking to steal this away. Over to double 10. Same thing, falls a little bit short and goes ahead and just bust. This will be Tom's to lose here. Steps a little bit over. Outside. Outside as well. Oh no. Both teams really playing well in this one until it comes through the checkout. As they're seeing their mid-70s averages pulled down to possibly 60s here. And there it is, big double, 19 for Betty Cunningham, and she's gonna pull that one off. For her, Levi Remick and Dave Walsh. Levi goes ahead and plows in the double. Big darts there. We'll go ahead and do the old good luck high fives here. We'll get back to it.
Board number 5, Leonard Gates, Andy Lobby, and Paula Murphy. Board number 5, Chris Franklin, Aaron Rex, and Patty Walls, Rex, Franklin, Gates, Lobby, and Murphy. Board number 5. We'd also like to thank Patty Walls for
Good move, 97 scored for Kirchen. Quality move indeed. Big darts there for Callie West. Look at that big 177 for her. Huge, huge for her and her team. Yeah, clutch. Now they're putting it together. 137 there for Tom. Following up that 177 by Callie West. What a couple turns there for that team. Looking to go ahead and make this 1-1. What are you saying? I'd love to see our boy Steve Phillips in a match if we can some time, please. I'm actually letting the tournament crew kind of decide who's coming up here on the stream, so I will make the suggestion. We'll see if we can get it, but yeah, they're doing a great job of just feeding me matches here, so I'm gonna take it.
We are closing in 5 minutes.
This would be a ton. No, 81 falls into the one with that last dart. We'll pull it down to 81 though. It kind of splits the difference on that 162. $39 for tops. Ooh. Right there for Tom. Gonna have at least 3 more looks at that though, so No harm, no foul, missing that. And the opposing team's on 206. No real need to rush. Let's see if we can get it with this third. Couple good markers. Oh, no. Unfortunate darts there for Tom Kirchen. Giving too many looks to the team of Walsh, Remick, and Cunningham. 86 left, 54. Inside. Does he lay up and just go with another one? No, he goes over to the 36. That's a smart move. Yeah, just no need to lay up and go leave that 50. He's going to play it smart. Dave Walsh has been doing this too long. He knows the proper way to do it. And Cali West looking at double tops here. Oh, no. Cali unfortunately not coming up with it there. Using her signature Colonial barrels from the Colonial Darts line over at usadartsproduction. Make sure to go check out those. Quality dart there. I think it's just $60. Soft or steel. 23 gram for steel, 20 gram for soft, I believe. Yeah, I think that's right. Tom looking for tops here. Bet he did have that look. Missing on the high side. The checkout's just not coming Tom's way so far in this match. We'll see if Remick can then put it away here, as that'd be a steal ×2. And it certainly is. Wow, it's a steal ×2. As unfortunately Kirchen, Sawyer, and West miss out on that one. So, oh, tough darts there. Tough darts. Certainly some tough darts, but that's the way the game is, especially in a game like mixed triples. So we'll be right back with more action here from the 2021 Seacoast Open. Stay tuned, folks. Absolute pleasure being here. It's been amazing to be up here on the Northeast Coast. First time out here for myself, and that being William Stewart. So lots more coming your way here. Hang tight, folks. We'll be right back with more. Well, we're going to have quite the match coming our way here on the streaming board as I'm hearing Danny Baggish, Jeff Smith, April Leonard taking on the team we just witnessed with Dave Walsh, Levi Remick, and Betty Cunningham. So hang tight, folks. Some PDC players on the stream. Here we go. All righty, here we go, folks. This is going to be a great match coming our way as we got two PDC players on the streaming board here in Danny Baggish, Jeff Smith. There's their partner, April Leonard. A couple quality players. I'm looking forward to this one as they're playing a couple people we've already seen in these mixed triples twice, actually. Betty Cunningham, Levi Remick, Dave Walsh, some players that looking to try to make their run here, but it's definitely a difficult task ahead as it's going to be a good one here. Excited to have these guys on the stream. We'll take a look at our bull view here as it's going to be Levi bulling it up for the Boston locals. Danny, of course, bulling it up for, well, I can't say of course because Jeff is pretty dang good at them bulls himself. Well, here we go. They'll kind of shake the hands, get some taps. Danny Baggers will start us off here in this one. Starting off with a big ton 40 as we see it plow in there. That'll pull him right down to 461. That's a perfect start. That's exactly what you want to do. Well, if you have not, share this around. Let your friends know that, I tell you what, this is going to be a good one. You got 2 PDC players on the stream. What more can you ask for? Big ton, big ton. Back there you may see the spiked hair. That's Spike Siglio. He'll be joining me here shortly for a little talk on Mission 22 and the great stuff that they're doing. Glad to have him in the have the opportunity to chat with him for a little bit about their cause and what they're doing. So looking forward to that here in a little bit. Danny stepping back there. Betty walked back, maybe Danny definitely has a quicker step to the Aki for sure, so I don't blame him for just stepping back there and reconnecting. Rimick, great first start there, goes downstairs, 99 scored. See what Smith can do here. What a powerhouse team, though. When you got Baggish and Smith there, and you know, April Leonard's a quality player herself. See Walsh go downstairs, pop that 97 there. Gotta feel Remick's gotta come up next, and I'm sorry, Cunningham's got to come up next and produce a pretty good number to get him down to a checkout. As Danny Baggish sitting on 154, you got to think he's going to leave 54 or lower. If not, check it out. I mean, geez Louise, the guy's a great player. Goes a little high. Let's see what he does here. And I just know how to jinx him, don't I? Just a 44 there, but he'll shake it off. 110 left. I tell you what, I definitely know how to jinx somebody, and I just did it there. Whew. $110 left for Smith. She's going to go 19s there. Interesting. All right, here we go. Double 10. Inside. Into the 15, so does she scramble? No, she goes ahead and hits the 1 to leave double 2. Certainly think she should have maybe went ahead and busted that, maybe, I think, but no word from her partners there. They just kind of brushed off. I mean, you're a pro. They've been around that number before. They certainly hit it enough times in practice or on the tour. Double two. There it is. Danny Baggish gets that double two in his second dart. Alrighty, here we go. Baggish to lead us off one more time. And anytime your leadoff guy is starting off with a ton plus, he started off with a big 140 last time, that certainly will help. And, you know, I was talking to Danny before, and it's something we'll mention probably in our talk at the WDF event is Danny said he's been playing his best darts of his life the last 2 months, and it's just the room you're in at the time. I mean, when you're packed full with quality players in that PDC room, it can be difficult. It can really be difficult, and that's one of the things I kind of chatted with him or took from it. It's like you can be good, but man, you're only as good as the players in the room, and man, if those players are shooting 110s and 100s and you're shooting, you know, 90 pluses, 95 pluses, I mean, it's just one of them things. Quality ton there from April. Walsh, you know, throwing in a 120 plus there on that previous one. Having a look at the 180. Good darts for him. Trying to make this a 1-1 match here. It's a team of Cunningham, Remick, and Walsh. Just below. Does he move? No, he'll stay right there. Looking for a ton 40. Gets a ton. Just short on that first dart for Remick. Tries to scramble around, try to produce something. Just a 60 though. Young Seth Stefano popping his head in the commentary booth here, checking it out. How's it going, young man? Good, good. You think you'll, I mean, with hope and practice, maybe you'll, you know, get your card like these couple guys someday. You never know. Is that the goal? Oh yeah, oh yeah. Maybe I'll slap a mic on you real quick. You said that's fine with me. All righty, we'll do it. We'll have a chat with Seth. Asking about the setup here, and look at that big pull from April there. 140 shot. Great stuff. I'm looking at double 10 here for Baggish. I have a hard time believing that he's gonna miss this in two. We'll see here. There it is. Yeah, I was about to say there's no way that he's gonna have a third look at that. I don't think. Well, what do you think, Seth? How, you know, you're 19 years young.
Yeah.
You got a CDC tour card underneath, or a CDC win underneath your belt. What's your goals now? What do you want to do with your next 5 years?
Well, I'm gonna go to Q school in January.
You're gonna go to Q school in January?
Yeah. So if I win today, I'm gonna have to think either Q school or Lakeside, because I can't go to both.
Yeah, exactly.
Because they're the same weekend too. So.
And that's difficult. That's a difficult decision, because you could possibly go for a world championship or possibly go for that tour card that you know everybody wants and strives for. But you know, you've joined Club 401, correct?
Right. Yeah.
Danny Baggish is a part of Club 401, so that's kind of a little deal in your pocket. And you know, how's that relationship with Danny? Do you talk to him often? Is he kind of a big brother mentality?
Yeah, me and Danny always hang out, talk. I was gonna fly out early. I was gonna fly out like Tuesday, just come hang out and practice. And also got Devin Peterson. So when we go to England, I'm looking forward to be like the little clique.
Yeah, there
Me,
you go.
Devin, Danny.
And also another one, Kevin's kind of in that mix too. I
Yeah.
kind of left him out, Kevin Luke, and that's another guy that is a really quality shot as well. But yeah, I mean, the future's bright for you, man. I mean, to go from I hear you were predominantly soft tip there for a little bit.
Yeah, all soft tip.
All soft tip.
Yeah.
And then you just made the transition into steel, but
Yeah.
do you have any notions, or do you still pick up the soft tip darts at all, or?
No.
Yeah.
But when I do, it's nasty.
It's nasty. It's nasty. That's good. That's good. But I mean, the thing is that there's a lot on the soft tip side, but there's an awfully lot to do on the steel tip side. And when you got a couple, Kevin's a good quality soft tip player. So is Danny. I can't say he's not. But I mean, to be pushed to do the steel tip side of thing and to go push yourself to go to Q school or WDF. Future's bright, man. I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, if I'm having a bad time in steel tip, I just go to the bar with my dad and play soft tip. It cleans my mind.
Just
right
cleans
up.
your mind right up. That's it. That's it. Well, thanks for sitting with me for a little bit. We're going to do a couple things in the background to help out the tournament staff real quick. We'll be right back with more from this mixed trips event and a chat with Spike Siglio. So hang tight with that one, folks. We'll be right back with more. Alrighty, everybody. Welcome back. Welcome back. We're going to flip it on over to a quick interview with Mr. Spike Siglio. Let's go ahead and flip that on over. This is Spike. Spike's with Mission 22. We'll go ahead and turn on your mic. That way everybody can hear your beautiful voice.
Appreciate it, brother. Appreciate it.
Well, it's nice to sit here and chat with you for a second. We wanted to talk about a good cause with the Mission 22. On average, you even mentioned to me, 22 veterans commit suicide on a daily basis. That's a massive number, and we want to try to lower that. And that's something that Mission 22 has been. I've seen all the posts around there, not only in just darts, but numerous other things. I've seen them on NASCAR cars and stuff like that.
NASCAR sponsorships. We have the dart team. We're a team of 6, spread across the East Coast.
Wow.
So that's fun. Promoting it through a game that we all love.
Yeah.
A lot of veterans play darts, so it's a great way to get the word out there.
Yeah.
So again, NASCAR, we got the dart team, there's a shooting team.
Wow.
Yeah, they have their own 3 programs that they run through them.
It makes sense to have that shooting team. I mean, they've done their whole lives,
Right.
and then to go do that, it's kind of a, to each their own. You have the dart side of things, and you did mention the, a lot of veterans do play darts. That's a big point there.
Definitely.
And that's awesome that you guys are going around and showing that support and doing the things you do through a nonprofit organization. And I know that you guys raise a lot of money for causes and stuff like that.
We're just shy of the $1,000 mark.
Wow.
From the dart team.
That's
so anything
awesome.
that we raise that gets donated to the dart team, we take 30% of that, and it goes directly to Mission 22.
Wow.
To put towards their programs. The rest of the money goes to the team for promotional value, supporting live streams, to help us out, like yourself.
Oh, yeah.
USA Darts, greatly, productions rather, greatly appreciate it.
Yeah.
Helps us get to the events. They're not cheap to go to.
No, they're not.
Travel expenses, gas is sky high right now.
It certainly is.
We do take a portion of what we receive as a team to help get the team to and from the events.
And you got that's okay, because you got to do that to raise the money and more money and get that out there.
Unfortunately, you got to spend money to make money.
Yeah. Exactly.
And, we're doing well. We got we'll have a couple live streams coming up on our Facebook page. Come check us out. Mission 22 Dart Team on Facebook. That's MI22ION. I'll give Will here some information. He'll throw it out throughout the course of the day, hopefully.
Yeah, we'll put it in the chat as well, and that way everybody can check it out and go to the Facebook page and support you guys as well, because that's something that we wanted to do is we support those causes like yourselves, and I think we're gonna have a children's mercy come in later, a little bit later. So it's nice to sit down and have those talks. Yes, semi-dart related, but at the same time, heavily influenced with other things. It's such a great cause.
Yeah, we're using darts as another resource to get the word out there.
Yeah.
Without everybody's support, it's really hard to raise the funds and keep these programs going and support the veterans. Without the veterans, we wouldn't be able to be here at Seacoast today.
Yeah, certainly.
If we didn't have our freedoms, Seacoast wouldn't be.
Yeah. That's the truth.
And we got to take care of those that take care of us to give us our freedom.
Certainly the case.
That's where we're at. That's what we're all about. Will, I appreciate your time. I know you're running around crazy. I am gonna head out though. Get ready for singles. And keep the ball rolling, brother.
Yeah, for sure. Just real quick, if you have the list of 6 on your team, do you have it? Go ahead and mention them.
We've got Christopher McRee. We call him Mighty. That's our captain. He's our go-to. Myself, I'm Mike Seglio. Go by Spike. I don't know why.
I think clearly.
I am the co-captain of the team. I'm the sole member here in Massachusetts this weekend. We've got 3 guys down at Bullshooter.
Okay.
In Myrtle.
Good.
Amber Wyatt is also another member of ours. We've got Dart Jester, Stephen Foreman, and John Fratangelo. And our newest member, who we picked up at Music City, is Mikey Darts, Michael Moore.
Okay, cool.
They are all veterans. Myself, I am not. I am a civilian. However, I come from a long military lineage. Dad was Navy, Grandpa was Navy. uncles that are Navy and Marines, cousins, so it hits home.
Yeah.
My brother's retired Air Force, and he does suffer from PTSD, you know, so it hits home, and I got to do what I got to do to take care of the veterans. That's why we're here.
It's a phenomenal cause. Definitely check out Mission 22 and the Facebook page, like you mentioned.
Yep.
Definitely a great cause.
Mission22.com as well. That's the actual website for the organization. There's merchandise on there that can be purchased. The Dart team is working on some stuff, supporter shirts, stuff like that we'll hopefully have out for 2022. And we're looking to keep rolling and expand as we go. It's only our first year, but like I said earlier, we're just shy of, the $1,000 mark donated.
So great stuff. Well, I appreciate your time, man. It looks like we do have a match coming up here,
Awesome.
just starting off, so we'll flip on over to that one as Spike gets ready for singles here at this massive WDF Gold event.
Thank you guys.
Thanks for
Appreciate
joining us,
everybody.
guys. Appreciate it. We'll hop on over to that match. Appreciate it, man.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, definitely.
Really appreciate it, bud.
Definitely. All righty. We'll hop on over to our full board view here of this one, and we'll pull up that deal. Yeah, man, take care. We'll hop on over, get our scoreboard lined up here. This is just the first leg. We didn't miss much, that's for sure. Just kind of the start of this and the diddle. But yeah, quality teams. We've already seen the team of Beaufort, Johnson, and their third. Wow, that was embarrassing. And their third. And then the team of Joe Cheney, Jason Brandon, and Sandy Haas. So some quality stuff in this quarterfinal. So top 8 match. All right, there we go. Well, I did just want to thank, one more time, I wanted to thank Spike Siglio for sitting in with me and having a chat about Mission 22 and their causes. Definitely go check out mission22.com to learn a little bit more about what they do and all the good things they do. Good pull there from Sandy. Big 97. Doesn't produce a checkout, but has a good amount of room between her and her the opponents. Right, they're just making a couple connections there. Oh, the Ginger Ninja tuning in before the Grand Prix today. Grand Slam. Jeez, I should just shut up. I really should, Matt. Glad to see you tuning in, man. Lewis Carter, appreciate the 50 stars, sir. Thank you very much. Chrissy, hello. Kelly Gallagher, thank you for posting that. I'm going to go ahead and pin that comment from Kelly about the Mission 22 Dart team. So go Go check out that if you will. So here we go, double 8 for Joe. Inside. Double 4 inside as well, unlucky there. So that 3 isn't as bad as he thinks. He can go 107, so 57 bull here. It's definitely a tough task. Not going to have it after that one, so unfortunate there for Josh, or Joshua.
Board number 54, Jen Cochi, Jennifer Lilac, 54, Tracy Freitag, and Teresa Kwan.
Go ahead and update the old Facebook deal here. Hey, Lizondo, how are you, buddy? Kiefer Durham. How are you, sir? Thanks for joining us here.
Christy Crawford and Tiffany Jasinski. Jasinski, Crawford, Smith, Whitmire. Board number 58, Desiree Beaumont, Kathy, Paulina Williamson.
Ooh, tough little go here. The Madhouse for Joe Cheney. Oh, no. Mixed trips is a beast of a game. I mean, I've already said it before today. I'm going to say it again. It's just so hard to establish a rhythm. And there it is as they go ahead and take that one out. 1-0 lead for them. Team of Buford and Johnson. Fardo. I butchered the last name, so we'll certainly give it a go, though. Alrighty. Oh, it's Langmaid. I thought it was there we go. Yeah, Holly Langmaid, Chris Johnson, Joshua Beaufort. There we go. So the winner of this one will move on and play Jeff Smith, April Leonard, and Danny Baggish. And over on the opposite side, Danny Lobby, Leonard Gates, and Paula Murphy are already awaiting in the semifinals of this event. So I know those are two quality teams right there.
Board 49, Pastor Cronin and Lexi Gifford. Cronin, Gifford, Gilmore Rice. Board 49, please.
There we go. Joe finding that triple with the second dart. Big ton there. Pull it down to 359. They got to strike gold here, else they're going to find themselves out of the tournament. Or out of the event, my apologies. As this team of Beaufort, Johnson, and Langmaid, they really, I don't know if you consider it lucky darts or have just had a couple chances that maybe they shouldn't have gone their way. And that's how they ended up in this position that they're in right now. Top 8. Cheney going right after them 20s. Oh, unlucky dart there. Just 80. I'm having to re-update my chat. It's just going dead on me. I can't figure out what the heck it's doing there. So my apologies for not seeing all these updated posts. Kiefer, glad you're doing all right. Amber, no problem at all. I'm really happy that we got Spike in for a little interview there. I really like the cause that you guys are doing this for, that Mission 22 statement. So I'm just happy you got to join us for a little bit there. Sean Green, how's it going, sir? Hope Indiana State tournament's doing you well. I hope the kiddo at home isn't running mama amok, as they say. I know mine might be doing that. And the goat, get out of here, sir. Get out of here with that goat stuff. Jason Brandon going with these 19s here. I think Jason Brandon and Joe Cheney really push each other as they're from that same area. They travel a lot together. They play a lot together as well. When you add in an amazing female player such as this one here in Sandy Haas. Quite the team coming up from Tennessee area. Sandy found herself in a 4-way tie for first in the U.S. Team National event yesterday, and unfortunately coming out in fourth place maybe. I think it was tied for third, honestly. But really a great shot. Looks like that second one found its way to the triple. The third's just a little bit high, but no, it doesn't. Just 55. Looked promising with that second one. I don't know how that was the case there. 133 though. is just weird. Struggling with the old Facebook chat, but that's okay. That's all right. I'll keep refreshing to see your guys' comments. Let us know where you're tuning in from, if you would. That's always kind of an exciting deal to see where everybody's chiming in from. We're just 30 minutes, not even that, 15 minutes away from getting this WDF Gold event underway. Should be an interesting one. $131 needed for Brandon. Gonna go back up top. Big triple there, big triple there. Trying to set up his partners. Does so with a 40. 78 needed for Josh here. 54-24. What a check out there for Josh, as he's going to find his way into the top 4. Wow, what a big check there. 2 darts for Joshua. Impressive, impressive stuff. Well, hang on to your seats, folks. We're going to have that top 4 coming your way, and then we'll have the WDF Gold event as well. We'll have more action coming your way right here on USA Darts. Don't go anywhere. William Stewart here. We'll be right back with more. Alrighty here. Getting ready for our next match. Ran off to grab a couple things for the tournament staff here. But we're going to have our top 4, so our semifinals coming up here. Is it's going to be the team of Danny Baggish, April Leonard, Jeff Smith taking on Joshua Buford, Chris Johnson, and Langmaid. Can't remember her first name. We'll get that information for you as soon as possible. I do believe we're getting people signed up for that WDF Gold event in the background. They're taking all those sign-ups now. Pull up the chat here as we had a bunch of people commenting where they were from, man. I wanted to take care of that one. Spike, you're very welcome, man. Appreciate you tuning in and jumping in for a little talk about Mission 22. Paul Kelly from the UK tuning in. Terry Trinholm from Ontario, Canada. Yonkers, New York for Shirley. Madrid, Spain for Brian. Kima, Texas for Kelly. I think I said that right. Lewiston, Idaho for Elizondo. And East Canada, New Brunswick for Colin Forsyth. That would be where Mr. Smith is from, I believe. Yes. Well, we'll get going here momentarily with this match. Looking forward to this good one between these guys. As on the other end, we've got a doozy of a team too, and you know, we'll see how it ends up. Anything can happen here in these mixed triples, but anxious to see who's going to end up in the finals of this one. Danny's going to start us off in this one. They went ahead and won the diddle. We'll get our scoreboard popped up here. Once again, this is a semifinal match in mixed triple 601. We're once again seeing a couple PDC players on our stream. That's always fantastic. Get our board mic turned up so we can hear all the fun stuff in the background. April's really got a nice stroke as well. I've been impressed with her form. Tell why Jeff Smith and Danny said, sure, we'll play with you. Annie, I think, and stepped over just a touch on the Aki. To the left. 95 there for Chris. Of Johnson, Bilford, and Langmaid really starting off good. Pulling it down to 17 already, averaging a 76.80. Do want to get a side view of Danny's throw. See, he just slightly rocks to the front, not by much. Does get a 60 there. Fortunately, last time up, this team here didn't leave a check out. She left one less for 170, but no harm, no foul with Smith, Leonard, and Baggish sitting on 209. Just pray for not a big number from them here. We'll find the big triple there, so 97 will pull it down to 100 plus check, 112 to be exact. And this gentleman's taken out a couple big outs already, so let's see what he can do here. 17 will leave 74. There it is, double 16. And I told you, he's been taking out big checkouts already. There's another big one there, 91 out. Big darts. Take a closer look at the diddle here as Baggins pulls that one off again. Just managing a 60. Previous match, he started 140, 100. That'll certainly help the cause when you're opening off in a mixed triples event. Looking to split the difference, does so with that third. Big ton there for the silencer. So you can hear in the background they're talking about the WDF event coming up here, getting ready to start in the background.
No consumption of alcohol while you're playing your match. That does not mean you can't drink beforehand, that doesn't mean you can't drink after. While you're throwing your darts, you cannot be drinking. Also, no miscellaneous things on the tables. Do not put vodka in your coffee and bring it over. Clear cups and water only. Must be in proper dress. Your dark slacks, black shoes, collared shirt. No shorts, no t-shirts, no hats, no headphones. We see it.
Turn down that background just a little bit.
Once you get to your board for your match,
There we go.
6 warm-up darts. That is it.
It's a big advantage here for Baggish, Leonard, and Smith.
I need an extra 10 darts. You have 6 warm-up darts once you get to your board. Single board format.
There's a good third from April. Finding that with a third. Big ton. Pulling it down to 16 left. Hard time seeing Danny missing out on 3 at that one. If not, Jeff will come up and smash it, as they're going to have at least 6 at that number. Couple outside. He's really taking a look at that, kind of deciding how he wants to go. Goes ahead and steps on over. Doesn't know how those are out. And that's certainly how I feel too. I don't know how those ended up outside. Bruce Carter tuned in from Manhattan, NYC. Jordan turned in from Nashville. Jordan, I don't know what he said there. I kind of wasn't focusing on that, but yeah, I know that they can't have any alcohol while they're playing the event here for the WDF singles. So Baggage chooses to go down. Does manage a 96 score there. Definitely a solid opener. If you combine a triple with that first round of your mixed trips, you're starting off really good. And we got a follow up like this. Goes down, and Jeff really, really likes that trip 17 move. I've noticed over the last day. He did play in that blind draw last night. We streamed some of that, and he did the same thing a couple times. Instead of moving to that trip 19, likes the 17 route. There we go. Just a 59 there for the gambler. Not the turn he was hoping for, but honestly, when you're sitting ahead by this margin, it doesn't hurt you as bad. I got to tell you what, Will's going to be getting another coffee here before this WDF event. Want to be sharp. Is this going to be a quality time? Can't wait to see those winning reactions from our singles champion in both men's and women's. Is automatic bid to the Lakeside, the iconic Lakeside. There it is. What a check there from April. Like I said, she's a solid shot. She proves it there. Is this going to be winner chicken dinner for the team of Baggish, Leonard, and Smith? So we'll have the finals coming your way of this one here shortly, as Smith, Baggish, and Leonard are already in, and we'll see who's going to meet them here in just a moment. William Stewart here of USA Darts. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be right back with more.
All players will be organized into groups where you're playing on a single board. You can check this board you're on DCTV. We have tablets over here on the table as well, where you can look up your name and find which board group that you're assigned to. Matches are going to be played in the order that appears under that board group listing. So you need to be able to check that, and you'll be able to predict by looking at the board match order which match you will.
All right, everybody. Looks like we're going to be waiting on our finalists here for mixed triples, and we'll get that started here in just a second. I know Jeff Smith, Danny Baggish, Leonard, April Leonard are going to be in that final, so should be a good one. And I know I saw Jim Long and Robbie Phillips warming up on the stream board. I don't know what the cause was for that, if they're in it or not, but we're going to check it out, see who is going to be in these finals here. Let's check it out. Okay, so I believe that Gates, Lauby, Paula Murphy, they're actually playing their game right now, so we may have a little bit of time before our next match here. Let me go check with the tournament staff. I'll be right back to confirm. Alrighty, folks, just doing some checking with the tournament staff. Well, sorry about that. Sat down on my fat butt, knocked my mic over and shattered it, so I had to put it back together real quick. So it looks like before we get our finals of mixed triples 601 in here, we're going to actually get a match from the WDF singles here. Before we do anything, alrighty, there we go. So our first matchup of this WDF Gold event is going to be a doozy. Levi Remick taking on Jim Long here. Should be a quality match. Looking forward to it. So we'll get these guys a couple warm-ups here, and then we'll have it going here momentarily. Hang tight.
Brandon Newcomb, board 32, third call, 2:01 p.m. Brandon Newcomb, board 32, third call, 2:01 p.m.
Okay, finals of the mixed triples. Board number 27. Lennon Gates, Danny Lobby, and Paula Murphy. Board number 27. Danny Bagish, April Leonard, and Jeff Smith. Smith, Leonard, Bagish, Gates, Lobby, Murphy. Board number 27 for the mixed triples finals, please.
All right, so just checking in with the tournament staff. It looks like the others triple match just ended, so we're going to go ahead and wait on Jim Long, Levi Rimmick, and we're going to pull up this mixed doubles match, or sorry, mixed triples match beforehand. So sorry for the confusion. Looks like there was maybe a little confusion on the player's face as well, but we're going to go ahead and get that ended before we get into our WDF Gold event and get going. So hang tight, folks. We'll have it coming your way here momentarily. All righty, the call was made, the board call was made, so looks like we'll get started here in just a moment with Paula Murphy, Leonard Gates, Danny Lauby versus Jeff Smith, Danny Baggish, and April Leonard. If you have not shared this, you better share it to everyone you know, because it's going to be a fantastic match coming up our way. All righty, well, like I mentioned before, if you have not gave this a share, you might want to, as this is going to be a fantastic final coming our way. I mean, this whole crew here is just phenomenal. You got April Leonard, Danny Baggish, and Jeff Smith taking on Leonard Gates, Danny Lauby, and Paula Murphy. So, I mean, what more can you ask for from a mixed trips finals? All quality shots. April proving the fact that she's a quality shot herself. I knew about April, but I didn't know how great of a dart player she was. And man, she's really proved and stepped up to the point and been a valuable teammate to Jeff and Danny. So this should be an interesting final. I'm certainly ready for it. And we're going to get into our mixed, our WDF Gold event here right after this one. All right, I think we're going to get right into it here. Just outside of the bull there. Getting a good look at, I believe those are the new darts for Danny Lauby, that is. Alrighty. Like I'm getting a little special guest here in the commentary booth for this one. It should be a good one. Danny will start us off here. I'll get our scoreboard up and going here. Should be an entertaining final here as I got Mr. David Garfunkel in with me. How's it going, David?
It's going good, Will. How's things going over here?
Oh, man. I'm just thrilled to have this match on here. This is a phenomenal final.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, all these players.
We got such a strong room out there, and right here we got 6 of the strongest, so.
Yeah, that's definitely a fact. I mean, you got 2 PDC pros in this, and, you know, another guy that graced the World Championship stage as well as the World's stage in Leonard Gates.
And Gates still might be on that World Championship stage. He has,
he could have a double dip, honestly.
Next Saturday, he has the opportunity.
And that's the thing. He's got the PDC World stage and today. If he can pull off that, that would be a really unique thing that happens.
Yeah.
Let's see here. Paula Murphy, the smooth operator. She's a quality shot herself. Kind of been at the top ranks quite some time. How long do you think she's been playing?
As long as I've been around in darts, and she's pretty much been the top female for that amount of time. She's one of those females that keeps up with the guys.
Yeah. I'm certainly scared to switch with this guy at the helm, because we all know how quick Danny Lauby plays. It'll be tough on the camera crew per se.
Yeah. PDC struggles keeping up with him.
That's
so.
The truth. And it's almost like when he plays on the Worlds, on those big stages, I think he gets quicker.
Yeah.
It definitely seems to me like he plays it just a little bit quicker, and he enjoys that fast pace. Man, just a ton there for Gates. Looked like it could have been more. I'm impressed with this lady right here.
April Leonard?
April Leonard. Honestly, I didn't know how good of a dart player she was, but just seeing her form and the checkout she's made today, and the big 100s to add to Jeff Smith and Danny, certainly a quality shot as well.
Yeah, and I'm sure she's shooting really relaxed when you're in the company of Danny and Jeff. You kind of it takes a little bit of pressure off of you when you have 2 professional dart players as your partners.
It certainly will. I mean, some people, get a little bit nervous because they think they gotta, try to hang with them or outdo them. You can't.
That's
do
a 139 to leave tops by Danny.
Wow. What a big shot there. Making it really tough on Lauby.
Yep.
Here we go. Perfect person to come up and nail this too, Jeff Smith. Inside, we'll go around the board here. Oh, no, tough look.
Didn't miss any of those by much, but
it's just enough, and we'll see if Gates can take out this 103. You think he goes downstairs or he goes up?
I definitely think he starts downstairs.
This is the thing. I think Gates is really thinking about it. He's one of those guys that's sitting here. He's like, how do I want to go about this? He's so dominant on the 20s, but
yeah,
I think the 19s is the right move because
you don't want to risk hitting that fat one.
Exactly. Anywhere around it is perfect real estate.
Yeah. Nope, right at the tops.
And look at that big.
And buries it.
Buries it right in the center. So 3 for tops. Isn't that funny? I was wondering, he's going to prove us wrong here. Goes for the 11.
Just snuck it into that 11, I think.
Oh, man. Yeah, that was certainly looked like it was going to be a double there for a second. I was like, oh, no. Oh. The Madhouse. Tough look. Tough look.
Yeah, that 5's always that tricky one. You always want to try to never leave it, but Paula's been money most of the day on her doubles too, and continues.
And see, I haven't seen much of her double game just because she was on the stream, I think, once previously. I think that was maybe mixed doubles last night.
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, she played with Soldier. So.
Well, you can't. It's a quality shot there.
Yeah.
Danny blocks us out there from seeing that bull right as I switched. Gosh darn it. Take that closer look as Bobby's got a clear bed to work with. Oh,
oof.
Wow. Shaking it off on that one. I was about to say that. You don't see that often from Laube.
No, that had to have slipped right out of his hands.
I think it's kind of interesting here. Baggish has been taking all the bowls, so
yep.
Clearly they had a kind of how do we want to go about this? Because that's a big deal. When you have two PDC players,
yeah.
It can be a little bit, nah, I got it. I got
yep.
it.
But that's the one thing from my conversations I've had with Jeff, the dude has no ego. He's just here to throw them. And
exactly. I was talking a little hockey with him yesterday. I've got to attend the Bruins Oilers game. He's a big Oilers fan.
Oh yeah.
And just to chat there with him, it was kind of he doesn't know me from Adam, but just to sit there and have a chat with him was pretty unique and a good opportunity.
We had a brief conversation, me and him, also me being a Rangers fan, and then recently playing, and that debacle of a game when the Rangers gave up 5 goals in the last period.
Oh, man. Jeff traveled a little bit to get here. I mean,
yeah,
certainly a trek.
Said it was about a 7-hour drive for him.
Wow.
Jim Long had about a similar drive as well to get here.
It's nice to see guys, those guys come down, and for Jeff, he won't be able to play in this WDF event,
no.
which kind of sucky. But at the same time, it's just coming to a tournament with. I mean, he hasn't been on this side of the border, I believe, in a couple of years, is what he said.
2019 Seacoast, I think, is the last time he was down here.
And he's a frequent flyer in this event. Him and Danny Baggish both.
Yep.
Look at this big ton 80 opportunity. Oh, just a 140. Pulls it down to a reasonable number, 205. Not a checkout opportunity, of course, but Jeff's going to try to have the first look, or guarantee his teammate the first look. Yes, Pat, that is Garfinkel you hear there.
So a 97, leaves 157.
Pat Gallagher giving you a little shout out in the comment section.
The game.
I love it. Going for the 45. Unhappy with that first start. She looks over the scoreboard just to double check.
Not the best of visits, but
yeah, one of those visits, So Paula Murphy with a 70, a doable 70 here. So 19 for double 16. Oh.
It's a very interesting approach at 70, not one that I'm used to seeing.
Yeah, exactly.
Got a little confused at that 19 first start.
I did as well. I was expecting, at least a 54 shot or a trip 10 maybe, but yeah, I was surprised on that one.
Baggish leaves tops for Jeff.
There we go, Laube.
If there's a shot, which there is not.
Not going to be the case. That's just, wow. I mean, shooting a 78.39 and then a 72.31 in mixed trips
is unbelievable.
Isn't it?
Yeah.
Isn't it? I knew that wasn't going to last very long. I mean, that was probably less than a 10-minute match.
Yeah.
But there's your mixed triples champions in Gates, Lauby, and Murphy.
Yeah, two juggernauts of teams, and
Someone's got to
they
win.
traded blows. Yep.
Yeah, someone's got to win. But,
And now Jeff and Danny got a little bit of a break. They get to wait until double starts at 5 o'clock tonight, because both of them being the PDC tour card holders.
Exactly. Unfortunately, they're not going to be
Yep.
able to play. So
Yep, Baggage has been used to it this year. Most tournaments have been WDF for the singles 501, so he hasn't been able to play in pretty much any of the major tournament singles 501s.
Yep. Well, it looks like I think Danny mentioned he might come in here for for a chat when we're doing our WDF event. So that'll be
There you go.
kind of fun to have. Maybe we can talk Jeff into doing the same possibly. But overall, I mean, I'm excited. We're gonna have a good first match coming our way with. It's gonna be Jim Long and Levi Rimmick. That'd be a fantastic one to start us off.
Should be a heck of a match. Levi shot great in mixed, so
Yeah, he really did. I mean,
yeah.
Levi is he kind of from my understanding, he somewhat gets out of the Northeast, but not a lot.
Yeah, not often.
And that's the thing. He's a quality shot here.
Yep.
Yeah. So one of the best in the
I feel like every area has one or two of those guys that you show up to an event and all of a sudden they drop a 70-80 average on you and you're like, who are you?
Yeah, exactly. And maybe I don't know if April gets around as much as she should.
Yeah.
And I think she's kind of sitting in that same boat that it's like, you got a phenomenal form and a phenomenal stroke here.
Get out there, start playing.
Exactly. It's exactly what you got to do. You just got to get out there and start playing, and you never know what can happen from there. She'll have her opportunity to possibly win this women's event later, and that could be a game changer for any of these men or women. You could see a surprise come through. You could see a normal, person that we normally see at the top come through.
Yep.
We'll see.
And it's an absolute opportunity.
Exactly. Well, we'll be right back with more coverage. Going to see if we got that Jim Long, Levi Rimmick match coming up. It's been nice to have even Garfinkel in the booth with me for a little bit. I'm sure
It's
he'll
a
be
pleasure,
coming
Will.
back. I'm sure
Absolutely.
he'll be coming back.
I'll be around.
Very good at his craft, and big shout out to Dirty Jersey Darts as well.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
Definitely wanted to mention that if you're looking for a jersey, that's something that we want to do. Kind of affiliated with the Magic Wear and A to Z
Of course,
Darts,
but
it's nice to have,
Yep.
you got options. So
And
that's
it's
a good thing.
there's so many dart players out there that there's no reason to not work together. I've worked with Jen Mounts for years, and it's nice to be able to work with people within the company and within the darts family. Like
Exactly. You both can benefit. We all
Absolutely.
can benefit from it.
Absolutely.
It doesn't have to be all.
it's about the bigger picture, and it's about the game of darts and growing the game of darts in the U.S. And
I wish more people learned or thought the same thing. you
Yep.
know. But that's part of it. But appreciate you coming in with me and chatting for a minute. We'll
Absolutely.
do it again here shortly.
absolutely, it was a pleasure, Will.
Yeah, appreciate it, guys. Stay tuned. We'll have more action coming your way here shortly. Thanks. Just confirming with the tournament staff here and everyone as well that we're going to get going to our WDF Gold event here in just a second. So we're going to go ahead and shut down this stream. We're going to refresh, get a new stream going so that we don't get kicked in the middle of this event, as we want to have the full coverage that we can for this WDF Gold event, as somebody will book their place to the lakeside for both the men and women a little bit later, around 4 o'clock. So hang tight. We'll have this match between Jim Long and Levi Rimmick coming up here momentarily, as we'll refresh the stream and start a new one. Thanks for tuning in here on USA Darts. It's been an absolute pleasure for you guys to join me here. William Stewart, we'll see you here in a moment with some more action.